everyone, Kelly Weber with the Bergen Realty team here with your latest market snapshot for Central Bergen County. So we are ending, 2025 on a really positive note. As you can see from here, we have a ton of green arrows showing, median value up, year over year growth up in most 5 out of the 6 of these towns that we talk about every month. So let's discuss it. Oradell, median home price is, $1,010,160. That is phenomenal. Year over year growth, almost 11%. River Edge, 800, just shy of $850,000, up over 10%, almost 10%. Emerson, almost, $795,000, up almost 5%. New Milford, a little over 700,000, up almost 5%. Bergenfield's down a little bit, but like I keep saying, Bergenfield is a much bigger town than these other towns that we're talking about. And Dumont, another one, up almost 11% and almost, $690,000. So again, this is year over year. Let's go over and look at our month over month. Let's start with Oradell. So we're talking about the same towns in the same order. So Oradell, again, seller's market, balanced market, buyer's market. We are still, in an extremely, extremely huge seller's market. There is still in December not enough inventory for all the buyers that are out there looking, and we have a ton of buyers looking. So month over month, we have less than a month's worth of inventory. Median days on the market in Oradell are 40. Medium sold price is $950, and we are selling, obviously over list price. Again, this is month over month. So we are still in a great place in Oradell. Oradell is still such a desirable town, great schools, commuter town, and where people are flocking to. Let's look at River Edge. River Edge too, a very big seller's market. A little over a month's worth of inventory. 15 days is the median price on the market. Median sold price is, $965, and they are selling at almost at 108% from list price to ask price. So again, in this area, we couldn't ask for anything better as definitely as sellers. Emerson, I've said it before, Emerson has, 2 years ago, this was a sleeper town. Emerson has really, really improved. Their schools have gone up. This is a commuter town now. The commuter train stops there. Emerson has a lot of things to offer. So again, under a month's worth of inventory, selling over asking price, list price to sale price. 21 days is their median, and $690,000 is their median sold price. Let's head to New Milford. Okay, New Milford, a little over a month's worth of inventory, selling 103 plus from list price to sale price, 12 days on the market, and median sold price is $688,000. Again, New Milford, a great town. Technically not a commuter town because the train does not go through there, but they do have access to the River Edge train. They also are close enough over to Hackensack where they can get the train from there. And you can also get easy access to the bus and Bergenfield. So Bergenfield has dead on, 1 month's worth of inventory. They're selling over ask price. 25 days is the median days on the market. And look at their median sold price. No different than Emerson, New Milford. They're right in line with that. Got to keep in mind that Bergenfield is a much bigger town than New Milford and Emerson. So their numbers are going to change a little bit. But again, great access to the city via bus. They have a great main downtown, some really good restaurants, and Bergenfield is very desirable for easy access to the city as well. Dumont, again, less than 1 month worth of inventory. They are selling list price to ask price over asking price, 15 days on the market. And again, median sold price, $650. So going into 2026, we are still seeing strong sellers market we are seeing, as we know, the Fed's lowered interest rates going into 2026. We are still seeing strong sellers market. We are seeing, as we know, the Fed's lowered interest rates. There are talks about them lowering interest rates again, or lowering rates in 2026. Doesn't necessarily mean that they will reduce interest rates, because sometimes it's built in, but it's very positive news going into the new year. I think we are going to continue on this seller's market. I think there's going to be a lot of people coming from New York into New Jersey again, and it's just going to drive our prices up. When the talk of interest rates go down, prices go up because the buyer demand goes up. The buyers start jumping back into the market when they hear that, interest rates may decrease a little bit. So my advice is always the same. If you are a buyer, just because it's, coming into the holiday season and things are slow, there are still many opportunities out there for you. Don't wait for interest rates to come down, because when that happens, you're just paying more for your house. So that is our market snapshot. If there are other towns, and I've had people reach out to me this past month asking for updates on other towns that they're looking in, send me an email, comment below, and I am happy to get you that information, and look forward to seeing you next month.